come up, steady scheming. We ain't got a lot, but you know we believe in what we feel in our hearts as we reach for the ceiling. They all just frowned and shook their heads. I nodded with them smiling, took their bets. Came out on top and they all on the losing end. Nothing turned out how they thought it really should have been. And I ought to thank them for real. Gave me the fire, they turned me to steel. If love is war, life is a battlefield. Headed for the sky, wonder how that'll feel. Ready to be living it, making dividends. Winning is a goal and I know that I'm getting it. My rise to the top is getting imminent. Waiting on the challengers, go ahead and send them in. This song's for the winners, never giving up, never giving in when life gets tough. This song's for the soldiers, never call it quits. Live for the challenge, they can never get enough of this. Song's for the winners, never giving up, never giving in when life gets tough. This song's for the soldiers, never call it quits. Live for the challenge, they can never get enough of this. I can see the sun's rays and they're parting the clouds. My path is so clear and I'm walking it now. I think all the haters are starting to doubt why they hated in the first place. It's hard to figure out where all of that came from. It's a shame, son, could have come along, but you're digging your grave. Someday we can set aside our differences and you can chill in my villa, sipping on expensiveness, like with the bitterness. Relax, the battle is over, let me bury the axe. Set down your blades, dull your tongues. We out of the ring, so off with the gloves and let's shake hands like men do. I don't need to rub it in, what I've been through. It's clear I'm the winner, but you can win too. If you let go of the hate, it's so simple. This song's for the winners, never giving up, never giving in when life gets tough. This song's for the soldiers, never call it quits. Live for the challenge, they can never get enough of this. Song's for the winners, never giving up, never giving in when life gets tough. This song's for the soldiers, never call it quits. Live for the challenge, they can never get enough of this.
What's going on, guys? Happy 2023. Thank you guys for joining the channel. My name is kioboomdiekin. We have an impressive, interesting show for all of you tonight. And so before we get started, definitely want to introduce my guest. I've met him several times at Red Apple Fireworks, and his name is Pyro Ronnie. Ronnie, thanks for joining us today, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. There's a little bit of feedback in the back, so you might want to turn down the volume a little bit.
Yeah, let me fix that. Give me a minute.
All right, cool. Well, while he's going ahead fixing his stuff, just want to thank everybody for joining the channel today. We also want to give a shout out to, let's see here. 1 second. Name just quickly slipped my mind, but we definitely want to make sure our thoughts and prayers are with the Bills player, the injured football player who had an incident last night on the field. You know, I used to play ball myself, and so you never like to see things like that, and I'm glad they canceled the game in order to attend to him, because people are more important than sports. So we always want to keep that in mind. Definitely. So we have a few topics we want to cover today. We're going to talk a little bit. Obviously, we're going to introduce Pyro Ronnie, another cool pyro in the community. And but most importantly, just want to have a live stream, keep the juices flowing, the activity going with fireworks, especially, you know, all the way around the world for all the pyros. I know it's been kind of dead, kind of slow. Not a lot of news stories going on, and just, you know, a lot of us just kind of posting things here and there. So, Ronnie, what's your take on things, man?
Man, I guess Happy New Year, everybody. For one, man, I guess 2022 was like wow, and especially at the end.
Yeah.
When it just rained on New Year's.
Yeah, we got a lot of people got rain, a lot of people got snow. I was reading one story where this guy or this family let their dog out to go use the bathroom or whatever, and then by the time he came in or tried to, like, it was like 35 degrees below zero. It was so cold they had to go out and get him because he got stuck.
Wow, couldn't quite make
Yeah.
it. Wow,
Yep.
that's quite crazy. And windy too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Rain is one thing, but with the combination of everything, it was hard to do a show. You know, in a lot of areas, I guess, in a lot of places for a lot of people.
That's so true. But, you know, we're all here. We all got our 10 fingers and 10 toes still intact. We're
Yes,
still
sir.
practicing safety. So, Ronnie, tell us a little bit about yourself for those of you who guys, those who may not know who he is. This is his first time here on the channel. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm Pyro Ronnie, by the way. My name is Ronnie. I'm kind of new here to the Pyro community. I've been watching everybody's channel, including Keo's. Keo's one of the first people I've started watching when it came to fireworks. There's a couple other pyros out there like Just HD,
Right, right,
FD, of course. A couple, a few other big name pyros I'm sure that everybody's keeping their eye on right now. Um, I shoot off a lot of stuff, but my main thing is doing open boxings, and most of the time you'll see me doing open boxing and an open boxing with a demo right behind it, repping Red Apple Fireworks to the fullest, um, and that's my favorite store of choice.
awesome, man.
And yeah, yeah, I've been doing this for probably about, I've been on here for maybe two and a half years.
Hmm.
I'm very new. I'm very new to everything. So
Oh well, welcome, man.
thank
Yeah,
you.
let me ask you: when you make a video, who's your intended audience? What are you trying to inspire people to do when they watch your channel?
Um, my intended audience is for anyone that's interested in a specific item, and whether it be at what, whatever fireworks store you intend to make a purchase at. Um, if I have the product and I can demo it off for you and I can show you what it looks like before
Right.
you make that decision, or if
Hmm.
you're building a show and you want to see more like what the cake looks like,
Right.
when you're going to put it in your show, you might already seen it a couple times, but you might need to see a couple more times. I'm here to provide pretty much that, just to show everybody what's available out there, from fountains to rockets to to 200-gram cakes all the way up to 500
Right.
gram cakes, and finale sets and so on.
Oh, sweet. Would you say you're also cost efficient when you're buying products? Like, say for
Yes.
example, like, do you stay
Oh,
within a certain amount, or you're like, man,
um,
are you comfortable paying $300 for, let's say, a what's going on, Philly D? Like, are you comfortable buying $300 for, let's say, an assortment when you know you could probably get it for like $50 or $100? Like, what's your mindset when you're shopping?
uh, I could tell you a couple of years ago, my mindset was like, I got to be very careful what I purchase, but fireworks were like extremely at high cost. So to get exactly what I wanted to see, I really didn't know a lot. I was like, let me try this cake or let me try that cake. What does this thing do? What does that do? I know what I wanted in my head, but I didn't know,
Hmm.
how to project it in the store.
Right, right,
So what I ended up doing was getting to a point where I said, you know what, I'm gonna get to a point where I'm just gonna try everything I possibly
yep,
can, and I'm
I
gonna
feel
try it
you.
out. And and people say, fireworks, yada yada, it's a waste of money or whatever. But to me, nothing's a waste of money if you're enjoying something, that you like to do. It's like a hobby, right?
Right, of
So
course.
I set aside money um, for fireworks, and I went from a point where I would go to some of the sales
Hmm.
throughout the year. I would pick some of the sales, like maybe April. I would go, and then
Right,
I got in my head, I'm not gonna just go, 5 days or 3 days before Fourth of July.
right, right, right.
Whatever reasons, in my head, I'm just like, I don't want the crowds or whatever it may be. Um, but where I'm at now is like, I just budget, and then any sale that goes on, it's like I'm a couponer.
Mm-hmm.
And I lurk and I wait for the sales to go on, and anything that goes on that I want to see, like that I want to see right away, I'm gonna
Right.
go ahead and make a purchase. I'm gonna make a purchase. Um, I'm gonna do it online, or I'm gonna drive down and just buy what I need to buy. But yeah, I do take advantage of deals 100%. I'm almost at the point where I won't even buy the item unless it's on sale.
True. I feel you. Yeah. So obviously, I take it you were out shopping at Black Friday and stuff, then, right?
I was out shopping at, but I probably hit Black Friday. I don't know, maybe 5 times.
Oh, sweet man. You're
I'm
really
I'm
bringing
that
it home.
weird pyro that makes these sporadic purchases, like, oh, let me get these 2 cases, and
Right.
then 2 days later, oh, let me get this other case. I'm not supposed to pick it up for a week. I do these road psychological things to myself. So I'll set a date on where I'm gonna go pick it up, and then throughout that course, amongst the initial purchase that I made, I'll make several other purchases before I actually go pick up what I need to pick up. So by the time I go, I'm picking up like a pallet,
Yeah, that's true,
a
man.
bunch of items. So I do that constantly, and that's where I find myself at right now.
Yeah, that's
What about
true.
you, bro?
Do you go through your entire stuff like you buy for that year, or do you like store it for like the next year, like save it, collect it, or are you
Um,
just buying for that particular season?
Oh man, I'm like most pyros that are really anxious to shoot off as much stuff as they possibly can on these certain holidays. Um, but it's almost impossible for me, for the stash that I have, to actually shoot off everything even throughout the year. I mean,
Right.
I'm probably in like 100 and some odd videos, right? Probably right around or under 150 videos, and that's probably within a couple of years. And that's a lot of product. But man, I try to shoot off fireworks as much as I possibly can. I'm like Fourth of July king over here, and so I don't know. Maybe my neighbors hate me, but maybe they love me. I don't get really many complaints about anything. To tell you the truth, I really don't get many complaints.
Well, yeah, I mean that's good though. I mean your neighbors are cool and stuff like that. I mean that's always good to hear because I know a lot of
Yeah.
people have had problems with their neighbors, either reporting them or you know, uh,
Right.
doing some things. But like my neighbors have always, been cool with my show. In fact, they usually stand around watching to see what I'm doing. And then I know one year they pitched in, they all bought a bunch of food and stuff, just sat around and watched, and was also on the lookout too. So that's an awesome thing to have.
Right, and that's kind of similar to how my neighborhood is. It's similar all the way down to the from where I'm at all the way to the end of my block. It's just some of my neighbors say, "Hey man, call us up when you're going to be doing these. We want to maybe come outside and check it out."
Oh, sweet.
So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on what I'm doing. I mean, I'm backed up right now. I've got a whole New Year's Eve show sitting right here. That's
We
it.
got a question in the chat. Someone's asking, I got a question. When do you think is the deadline to put in your order for this 2023 season? I was thinking end of March, maybe April.
A deadline. I'm gonna tell you right now. It depends on where you're shopping at.
Right.
Definitely, where you're shopping at, what state you're shopping in. But from my neck of the woods, and particularly, there's no deadline. Like I was saying prior, I don't have a deadline anymore on purchasing fireworks. But
Right.
when I did have a deadline, um, it was like May. I don't know, May. May. It was like May. I'm a weather guy too. It's not anything other than that. I like to drive in certain types of weather, and then when the weather decides that it wants to be funny, I don't go.
Yeah, true. I think the best time, Smoke, to answer your question, I would think probably March is probably the latest you want to wait because stores usually start going up in April. The only store that I know that is the exception is Goldfield Fireworks. Bob runs a really good store up there. His prices are consistent, throughout the entire time. He doesn't adjust or whatnot. But for the most part, as far as I know, a lot of other stores, they adjust, towards the 4th of July. So, but usually, if you're like some of us, if you're visiting other stores on the West Coast, then you want to get fireworks before the Memorial weekend, before
Right.
April, before May.
Right, before May, because that's you'll get all the sales. Like Keel said, you'll get all the sales. Actually, from now till like mid March or the end of March, would then the prices just change dramatically. Although they still have sales, it's just they're not as good as what they were, or what
Right.
they are now, or what they will be. Coming up here shortly.
I had a question. I hope Jason doesn't. We have Jason here from Iowa Fireworks Farm Store. Jason, are your store the prices consistently all year, even though you guys aren't open year round, or do they fluctuate based upon the season? I'm not too familiar with that dynamic since the store is not open 100% out of the year. So maybe you can give us some insight on that. Ronnie, they're asking you to turn your mic up or get it a little closer, turn up your volume. They said they can barely hear
Sure.
you.
Let me do it.
Yeah, Ronnie's
How's
sharing
that?
some
Is
good
that good?
stuff over here. Yeah,
All
much
right,
better
let me
now.
get a little closer.
All right, can you guys hear
Hopefully
Ronnie
that's
now?
better. Let me know if that's better for you guys.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Hopefully, can you guys hear him now? Should be better.
Can you
Okay.
hear me? Sound good?
Can you guys hear Ronnie now?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, test.
Test, test. I hope you guys had a really good New Year, man. Really do. What's up, Philly D? That's my guy right there. I like Philly D, man. His channel has came up a lot, and he's got some good stuff on his channel, man. Shout
Oh,
out to
that's
Philly
nice, man.
D. Yeah.
Let's see. Jason says we put different items on sale depending upon how much stock is available. So, okay, they got a different dynamic there.
Okay, I see. I mean, that makes sense too. I'm sure a lot of stores do that. I mean, if you got a lot of product, of course you got to make room for new stuff.
Definitely. But so like, what's your motivation every year? Like, do you ever get tired? And I know a lot of pyros. We've seen some people drop off, or they take a year or two off, or obviously things of life happen. But what are you doing to
Um,
stay motivated?
I I'm just doing, man. I just recently, I don't mean to get emotional, but my sister just passed away from cancer, man.
Oh
She
man,
she passed away December 5th, and it was really hard for me,
hmm
you know. But she was the type of person that wouldn't want anyone to give up on anything because of the
right.
situation she was in. So it just makes me want to go that much harder on what I'm doing.
Wow, I can feel you, man. Yeah, sorry for your loss.
Well, yeah, no worries, man. My bad.
No, no, man, it's okay. I mean, we're people, like that's why we're here to talk. And there's more to us than just shooting fireworks. We're all people, and we have things
Right,
going on in our lives. So
right,
like sometimes like Ronnie, myself, many others. We're trying to edit, put up videos and stuff, but we have things that go on in our lives, and so it's we're people. So
right. Yeah, motivation just comes from within, man. I mean, even before that, I just once I start something, I like to follow through with it, no matter
right.
what it is. And this is fun for me. When I was a kid, this is something I missed. So we didn't have all these fireworks growing up and stuff, and did all these things. So as soon as I was able and capable, I mean, shoot, up until not too long ago, I just barely heard of Pahrump. I was like, what? They got
Right.
fireworks right here. I'm like, what?
Right.
So, man, it's been just all downhill from there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I first saw neighborhood fireworks.
Yeah.
I was in Los Angeles, and I was like, I can't remember how old I was. I know I was a little kid, And I was like, man, what is that bright thing, lighting up on the street? Like that thing looks awesome.
Right.
And I could tell you the ground blooms back then had more powder in them than they do now, because that thing went on and on and on. But that's what really intrigued me about the fireworks at that time. It's like there was this cool thing, and I never seen them in the neighborhood before.
Didn't they? Man.
Ronnie, you there? I think you're breaking up. Ronnie, there? I think your sound is cutting in and out. Hey guys, we're still here, just waiting for Ronnie to get back on. I'm not sure if I think he's buffering right now, so we'll just give him a second. Smoke and Fly, just to answer your question really quick, it says, yeah, thanks for that. Another question I heard: port prices have been dropping from past years. Do you think we will see a price decrease on fireworks like how it was previous pandemic? Yeah, definitely. A lot of stores have been dropping their prices. Jason chimes in here.
Yeah.
Orders for new products in China down 50%. You still have a lot of expensive product in the US already that has to be sold before it can be replaced. So there you go. All right, Ronnie, go ahead. You're back. We can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I dropped out for a second. Let's see, down, bro. All right, thanks, Philly D. Yeah, so for a minute, I was supposed to drop a series of videos around that time, and I didn't. I didn't even get a chance to, man, and I'll have to get back to it. But yeah, that's what was going on around that time.
Oh wow, yeah, man, we're definitely a feel for your loss. I mean, that's a lot, to lose a family member.
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet. Let's see what else we got here.
Make a cancer cake. That'd be great. Put a bunch of Pyro Ronnie on it. That's ever lost anybody to cancer, that'd be good. Where's Happy Family? We're here. Where's Mega Banger?
Oh yeah, that would be cool. I think I've inquired about that. I haven't gotten an official answer about like putting like a personalized name on a firework and stuff. So, right. Not sure how much time they need before the season goes. Before they do that. Yeah, the team is the ones that's going. It's cool. All right, guys. So we have some other stories we definitely want to cover today. I was talking to Ronnie last night. We were talking about how it's kind of been slow. Like you really haven't heard a lot of news reports and stuff regarding the fireworks. But lo and behold, I did pull up one story. So I'll go ahead and play it right now. And then, of course, I'll get your guys' thoughts on it. It almost brought a tear to my eye when I saw this story. But you guys will see here in just a minute.
Confiscated nearly $3 million worth of unpermitted fireworks at Honolulu Harbor. Some Hawaii residents are hoping that more seizures are made for a quieter holiday season. Manolo Morales reports.
The Coast Guard says it seized a shipping container with more than 13,000 pounds of fireworks with an estimated street value of $2.7 million. Officials say one of the shipping companies tipped off investigators about the shipment.
They asked us to come out and take a look at the container. I'm not sure what they saw, but they want us to take a look at it. And so we opened the container, and that's when we discovered the fireworks were inside.
Real says most of it was high-end aerial fireworks. They were sent back to the mainland and destroyed in an appropriate disposal facility. The U.S. Coast Guard does regular inspections of containers coming through the ports. Real says this last shipment of fireworks was the largest he's ever seen.
This was a big win for the community and for the safety of the port. We are welcomed into the community here, and we feel honored to be able to help the community by keeping them safe and keeping this stuff out of our communities.
With so much cargo coming in, Real points out the inspections are done through a multi-agency task force that includes federal, state, and county agencies. Officials say this is the time of the year to be vigilant about illegal fireworks.
As we get closer to the end of the year, you're right, there are going to be more and more instances of this, and it's important that obviously Coast Guard takes the lead. For us, as DOT, it's our harbor police that participate in this multi-agency task force, if you will.
Residents say the latest haul is a good start. Illegal fireworks are already being fired off and are a common complaint at many neighborhood board meetings on Oahu, especially from pet owners.
Not only the animals would be our kupunas, it would be our veterans, with the PTSDs and stuff. I have a lot of friends that, served, and, they would have, flashbacks of back when they were in Iraq and stuff.
Tainanes says keeping the aerial fireworks out should be a priority.
If we could stop that in the community area, in the residential areas, I think it would help a lot.
Manolo Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
All right, guys. So that was pretty much one of the stories we definitely want to cover. Ronnie just jumped back on now. Sweet. Sweet. So what do you think about that? $3 million worth in fireworks, street price. You think they destroyed that stuff?
Man, some of that had to leave before it got to where it was going to get destroyed, I'm sure. I mean, what's $20,000 missing from that much,
Yeah, 13,000 pounds. I mean, I've met one of the guys at Red Apple Fireworks. He said he had just moved from Hawaii to, I think it was Nevada or someplace. I'm not sure. But yeah, he was talking about like if they love fireworks out there, it's really expensive, but it's hard to get them. But I had no idea like the street scene for pyros was that crazy trying to get fireworks.
Yeah, very expensive too. Very, very expensive.
Yeah, I wonder what the street price is on sale since I usually don't, follow that much. But yeah, it's here's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah. We got SD Gaming here says at this point it's a scam to buy any firework product at the stands. And I just
yeah. Go ahead, Keo.
It's just hard because I definitely believe in supporting the stands, but the problem is you don't get the bang for your buck. And I think the reason why a lot of people who avoid the stands have been tired over the years of just getting screwed over. They've been tired of getting something that lasts 5 seconds and you're getting a defective firework or getting a dud. You spend your hard-earned money. And that was one of the reasons I used to run a booth like a long time ago, like TNT and Phantom. And I totally got turned off from fireworks back in the mid 90s because I just got tired of wasting my money and wasn't happy with the performance.
Yeah, especially if you think that's all there is out there too. Is like, hey, we got TNT, we got these stands and this quality, and it seemed for a while quality was just degrading more and more and more. And then I mean, it also depends on where you are, what state you're in. I mean, because some tents and stands got the stuff that people really want to see.
Right.
But yeah, the ones you're talking about in particularly, it's just the quality. The people are great there. That customer service is always good when you go to the stands, and I like them. I like to support some of the causes that the stands do promote.
Right.
And then I still like some of the items. I mean, there's this. It's called Cool. I think Cool Bloom or something like that. It's like a blue fountain. It doesn't spit out very high, but it just spits like these blue sparkle things all over the ground.
Okay.
I still always buy a couple of those, and the kids I always stock up on those sparklers. They're expensive too, man. Like sparklers, every year they go up. It's like they started out at $6.99 and now they're up to like $14.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big price increase. Yeah, you always want to get your bang for your buck. SD Gaming, to be honest, if there aren't any fireworks shows in Hawaii, it's worth it for their citizens to have their own shows. I think they do have a lot of shows or a few shows in Hawaii, from my understanding.
Yeah, Hawaii sets off. As a matter of fact, if you look in the news, there should be another article somewhere out there with people stopping on the freeway to watch all the fireworks shows because there's so many around. You know, it's like you're surrounded by everyone setting off fireworks. So, from my understanding, Hawaii does pretty good and sets some fireworks up. And if you guys didn't know, Hawaii for a couple of days, firecrackers are legal. So
In Hawaii,
yeah, for New Year's, firecrackers are.
firecrackers are legal.
Yeah, so for a couple days they'll have a big sale everywhere, like the supermarkets, and they'll set up tents and stuff and have sales, and everybody will buy firecrackers.
Do you know what brand they
So
they sell there?
they kind of uh you know what, I haven't checked any brands that come off the top of my head, so I would have to double check and get back to you on the brands. But I know they're probably some of the brands I seen on their ads were made out there. They seem like they were made out there. There weren't anything
Right.
coming
Okay.
from United States as far as I knew.
Okay. I was just curious to know what company is supporting that. Like if it's TNT Phantom.
Right. I'm sure it's one of them too, because just because the name is something different, I mean, they're big guys, so it
Right.
has to be one of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I was really nice to see that. I'll definitely have to take a trip to Hawaii sometime, just to see, what the scene is like. But I was really surprised when I saw that and I saw the news coverage. But I mean, that's taking it to the next level to try to really sneak everything in through the ports versus just driving something
Right.
over the border.
That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. I mean, the firework scene there is, from my understanding, is I guess unhit. I mean, look at that bust. That was probably the biggest bust, I don't know, that I've ever heard of. There might be some bigger ones out there, but that one right now is probably 2022 bust of the year.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean, it's a centralized point. I mean, and they can watch the fireworks more carefully because it's not like you could just drive to the island or something like that. And I mean, the only other way to
No.
kind of get something in there is maybe through a submarine without it being detected.
Right, and that many fireworks. I mean, that had to be a couple containers. Or one just packed really well. That's crazy.
Yeah, and on that video, I didn't see any name brand products. I mean, obviously, I know it wasn't Red Apple because they have their own signature stuff on there, but it was just the basic brown boxes that, most stands or most places would sell.
Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see anything that was localized. Everything was brown boxes, so they could have been. They could have been anything.
All right, Jason says they sell celebration crackers that are generic. Bob at Goldfield sells them as well. So, okay.
Generic crackers, yeah, they're the little pops. They have a limit on how much powder can be in that cracker.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But man, I had a good year for 2022. I mean, I made the best of it. I have a lot of stuff that I'm redoing my inventory because I've had
Mhm.
a lot of stuff from the past several years just stacking up. And I was like, you know what? I'm just burning it all and I'm just going to start over. The only thing I think
Right.
I did keep were just like a few shells. I have a few 16,000 firecracker rolls. I got some other stuff, but I looked at my stuff and I said, you know what, I just need to burn through a lot of this stuff. And the only thing I really
Right.
kept, shells were just maybe like 6 or something. Like I got some Diablos. I kept some of those. I think I still have some G4 shells, but stuff that was good that they don't make anymore,
Yeah.
we don't have access to. I just pretty much
Right.
decided to get that.
It-
So
It's hard to want to. It's hard to bang them off too once you get to that point. And say, you know what, I'm gonna bang all this stuff off. It's like,
mhm.
this is that one that I probably can't get any more of these, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of how I've been. Especially, I think what was it? Was it 2020 and 2021? I held on to some things because the prices were going up. We weren't sure how 2022 was going to look. So
Right.
now that I saw the prices coming back down, that everything is back to being stable, I was just like, you know what? Let me just fuse a lot of this stuff together and just, burn it. And
Right. Yeah. I mean, I did the same thing. I got an older version of I don't know if you know the Flower Expedition set at Red Apple. It came in
yeah.
248 shot cakes,
hmm
and now it comes in a series. It comes in what's the name of that series now? It's another series. It comes with 2 other cakes, Olay and Gold Rush or something like that, and a couple other 500-gram cakes. And what I paid for that kaleidoscope, the 2, back in 2021, I got 4 cakes cheaper this year.
Oh well, of
I
course.
was like, I'm gonna bang that set off, and I was gonna bang it off on New Year's, but couldn't do it. But it's coming, you guys. I promise, it's coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. But you know what? As my subscribers keep climbing, it just motivates me more and more to do more and more. I'm a crazy person. I'll do some crazy stuff. I'm not scared to go out there and do a major fireworks show, you know, and get out there and act crazy. But is it going to be worth it? Well, of course it's going to be worth it.
Oh, definitely,
for you
man.
guys. But yeah, I'm just ready to do some crazy stuff, man. So,
Are you gonna wait till that 3 a.m. time frame, like I was telling you
I
about?
mean, that was a good idea. I might just do it. And you said to just do one, but you know what? I'm sitting on a 6-shot rack of 6 bangers right here, and 3 o'clock in the morning for 6 of them sounds pretty righteous. And videotaping it, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'll whisper on the videotape. That's what would be funny. It'd be like, "I'm out here, guys. I'm about to do this right now," and then.
Yeah, I drove to. I think it was one 4th of July. It was I think it was 2020 or 2021. I literally drove to somebody's house and set off a big one right outside their door when they were nice and snug. And it was about maybe 2 a.m. in the morning. Great
That's
feeling.
what you're supposed to do. That's
Oh, I know, man.
Especially if they did something. If they did something, I mean, it's all in fun, but that can piss somebody off, and and it can make me happy. But you know what? Hey, I got a video, you guys. I got a video on my channel. It's called "A Big Firecracker Drive-By." You guys check it out. It's pretty crazy. It's something similar to what we're talking about.
Yeah, how long is that video?
It's seconds. It's like maybe 30 seconds long. So if you guys got 30 seconds out of your time, it's probably worth it to check it out.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, it's all about the fun of it. You know, I love to have fun with the fireworks, and I think the past few years, like last year, I think not 2022, but 2021, it was all about the firecrackers, and then this past year, 2022, for me, it was all about, hey, what does that do? And I think for me,
right,
it's always that mystery of what does this firework do?
Right, because there's always fireworks that linger in the back when you're busy checking out everything you really want to check out first. There's always those ones that are sitting there like, and you're always in the back of your head. You're like, I want to try that, but I'm just not ready yet. I want to try that, but I'm just not ready yet.
Yeah.
So there's always fireworks. Yeah, like I see all the time where I'm like, I wonder what that does.
Yeah. That curious factor is what keeps me motivated. It's like seeing it and it's like, what does that do?
And especially traveling around and seeing different stuff at different places. I think that's pretty cool because that's even more motivation to be like, oh yeah, there's more stuff out there than just where I'm at,
Oh, true. And I definitely got to give a huge thanks to the firework booths out there in Tennessee that definitely relit that fire back in me, to continue and still going, because those booths out there, when you're hitting the highway and you're shopping in those booths like in Tennessee, and I'm not talking about small booths like you see in the store like in LA or Nevada or something like that. I'm talking about these big booths that are on the side of the road, perfectly legal, shoot them a year round. In fact, one of the stores, he was just demoing fireworks for me in front of the store, just lighting them up. He's like, hey, you see what
some of those stores out there, you can you just buy the firework and go shoot them off right there in the parking lot. Like, no joke. And the highway's like right there, so it's not like it's taken. You got to drive off somewhere. Usually, it's just right off the highway. You go buy your mini fireworks you want. You want to try anything, you go right outside the parking lot, right by your car, shoot them off, and get in the car and continue on your vacation or wherever else you was going.
Definitely,
it's great.
Yeah, that's definitely. All right, we got a few people here in the chat. How was everybody's 2022 this year or past year? What are you guys looking for 2023? Because I have a feeling it's definitely going to be a good year, and I have some things in mind, but I definitely really need to redo my storage and stock back up again.
Right.
So for me, it's all about organization.
Yeah, for me too. Really, I got so much. It's like gotta keep it organized.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the same way. I got to get rid of some, to get more. And especially if it's been sitting for a while, I need to get it banged off and make room for the new stuff. I heard there's a lot of new stuff coming out this year too, guys.
In what regards? Like, you're talking about mortars or?
I know with Red Apple Fireworks, all consumer products.
Yeah, they all got some new stuff. In fact, they told me some stuff. I haven't said anything like about some of their fountains and stuff. So you guys will see some good stuff coming down the pipelines. But
they got some stuff coming, guys.
Yeah, and I got an interesting video for you guys because I know there's been a lot of conversation about rewraps and whatnot. So I haven't posted it yet. It has to do with the Spartan Scream, the what's the other one? Spartan Scream, the what's the last one that I let, that other 500 grammer? It's the three of them. There's Spartan Scream, and what's the other one? Oh shoot, I just had it the other day. The 3 500 grammers, everybody said they're about the same. Right. You have, let me look it up real quick. We'll see it. It's on my channel. I gotta figure it out. But anyway, I do have a comparison video between all three because I know there's been a lot of back and forth in regards to rewraps and certain fireworks looking the same. So Spring Fling. So you got the Spartan Scream, Spring Fling, and then you have, shoot, I can't even think of the name of the other one. It's the one that came before the Spartan Scream. Anyway. A lot of stores have it, just it's not new, at all. But anyway, I have let me see if I can pull up my video because I have a thumbnail I made for it. I just haven't posted it yet. But I do have a comparison video. It'll probably take maybe about 20 or 30 minutes, just giving you guys a breakdown where we analyze all three. But I can tell you that there is a huge difference between just having a rewrap and it may look the same, but the timing of it is definitely different. Between the two. So
some cakes will look the same. They'll look really similar, but timing will be different, or there'll be a color change or something, or some type.
Let me see if I can find that.
Oh, these are exactly the same cakes.
Yeah, it's totally different. It's not, and it looks could be deceiving, but then also too we'll talk about the quality of it as well. Oh, here we go. I can't believe okay, Tiger's Roar, Spartan Scream, and the Spring Fling.
Tiger's Roar. Okay.
Man, I can't believe that slipped my mind. Those are like my three favorite fountains because I set off all
one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah, because I think you were in the store with me when I bought them. When I bought when I made that video, when I put back the Tiger's Roar and picked up the Spring Fling.
Picked up the other ones. Yeah. Which were a good choice because those are some good fountains.
Well, I'll tell you this: out of the 6 Spring Flings that I picked up, I think 1, maybe 2, were okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you let them know about it?
Yeah. I sent them the video and everything. I broke it down. I looked at it. I sent them all the videos and stuff. It wasn't something I shared publicly, but I did message, one of the people from the company from Happy Family, letting them know about the quality. So, they were open and receptive. They were cool. It was just basically like, hey, I shot off 6 of these, and one of them was okay, and then the others 5 or 4. Yeah.
And you got those are the ones you got from Red Apple, right?
Yeah. Those are all of them.
You let Red Apple know too on that. They'll most likely they'll take care of you on that one. How they guarantee.
Yeah, it was Yeah, it's more or less like because Happy Family's not one of their products, so obviously I just let them
No,
know.
it's not one of theirs, but I had something similar happen just on Gunslinger. You know, the 25 shot. That thing Gunslinger is from Mega Banger, or no, that's a Brothers Cake. My bad. I think Gunslinger is a Brothers Cake, but it's a brown box. But I got it home and I opened it up, and just two of the cakes were smashed in, but one of them had damaged tubes.
Mhm.
And I just let them know, and they took care of me, man. They were like, "Oh, no problem." They, you know, said, "Hey, come next time you come, just we'll credit you and let you pick up another, whatever we met, whatever that cost. We'll put it on your account. You could pick up another box."
Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool. I mean, don't tell the world. But
Yeah, that's
that
definitely
Apple will
cool.
take care of me. They're really good at for everybody out there that don't know, they're good at their word, and their product is top notch. And if it's not, they want you to let them know. Um, they'll take care of you, and it betters for them to whatever happened in the situation. Maybe it was a stocking issue, maybe it was a shipping issue, whatever. It just helps them to know, hey, we got maybe 5 complaints about this one product, and maybe you guys got to be careful with stocking or shipping or whatever. So
Right.
that's how I see it on that level. When it on the other end of it, helping the company out,
Oh,
helping them do
definitely.
it back then. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that with my tech stuff too. Like even when I buy something, like let the company know, like, hey, especially like if you're the first one. Um, Total different
Hmm.
scenario. I had a situation happen back in. It was when I got my Arma Felony. I don't know if you watch my other channel. I had a Arma Felony RC
Oh
car,
yeah, I see.
and
Right.
it was the first video where I installed the Bluetooth module, and I had some issues happen
Oh.
with it.
Right.
And it's a serious issue because if it disconnects the car while you're traveling at 80 miles an hour, who knows what the heck could happen. And so I had a
Right.
little glitch happen, and so I reached out to the company because some of the other guys who had got it, and it was probably like maybe 2 or 3 of us who got it at that time. They had issues,
Right.
and then I just thought it was maybe user error on my part. But I reached out to the company, said, "Hey, I did have the same issue. I just didn't put it in my
Right.
video because I thought it was user error or whatever." So they pull the app down,
Right.
and then a few months later they fixed it and stuff. So a lot of times, when you guys are reporting things, you should definitely do it because maybe they could be aware of it. It helps
Yeah, because
maybe
some
another.
they don't know about it, maybe, or you know, it could be anything.
Right. Yeah, it could be anything, but then at the same time too, it lets people know, or maybe the business, let them know that maybe it could be a consistent issue across something else. So it helps somebody else.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly, and it helps somebody else along the way too.
Definitely.
Some people just
Let's.
call it complaining. We're not complaining. We don't mean to, but we, we want a good product too.
Oh, sure. Let's see. I got like
We're not
10 plus
complaining.
cases. Can't wait to get more fireworks for the 4th of July.
I feel you, man. 10 plus cases. That's a good. That's a good. You're on your way to being a Pyro Ronnie. I'm gonna tell you right now. You can go broke being a pyro. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. It could. I don't know. Keel, what do you think?
It's
Pyro
all
good or
right.
bad?
Everybody has their little candy. They have their little thing. Some of the other guys
This
are
is true.
RCs, and some of these other guys it's arcades. Some of these other guys it's retro gaming. So I mean, I see it all.
Right.
I see it all. So no, I mean, we got guys buying like computer video cards. Like myself,
Oh yeah.
I think I spent about $2,500 last year just on video cards. And
Yeah, you
so
can easily do that. Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, because these computers nowadays are more high tech than anything you can think of right now.
Yeah.
People are sleeping on computers. Everybody's on their cell phones and stuff right now. But yeah, like you said, $2,500 video card. That's just the video card.
Hmm. Well,
That's
and
everything else.
yeah, and it's challenging because like when it comes time for me, like you have like right now we're talking about fireworks. I should be at CES, so that's another, you know, thing for me. And then of course you have
Right.
all the computer technology that comes out. Then you have RC cars, you got fireworks. So it's like after a while you have to pick and choose your poison when you're
You really
dibbling and
do.
dabbling in certain things and then allocate. I mean,
Right. It can get
it,
expensive all directions. Some people can do it though. I mean, it's just not made for everyone, but for some people, I mean, it's great. It's manageable, and it's fun, and it's fulfilling. More than one hobby is always good, I think.
yeah, just don't get inundated with too much.
No, not too much.
Yeah,
Right?
you got to have that balance.
Yeah,
You know.
you gotta have balance. I think I'm involved in some of the most expensive hobbies. I don't know why, but I think guns and fireworks and
Oh shoot, that'll do it.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, one
Well,
of
I
the other
mean,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the other guys tried to get me into that, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to get into guns too," but I was just
Oh,
like, you know what,
no.
I don't have the time, man. I mean, it's 24 hours in a day. You spend about 7, 8 hours sleeping, and gotta have time for other stuff, man. There's just not enough
When
hours.
you get the time, don't do it when you get the time. It's expensive. It's very addictive for some. For me, I would say for me, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for me and the people around me. It's kind of
Hmm.
addictive. Yeah, it's kind of addictive. I go back and forth with fireworks and guns, fireworks and guns.
I can
I
imagine.
might incorporate some gun stuff in my channel. I don't know yet.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I know YouTube is
Once
kind of
once I get that
cracked down on you know, some of that stuff, but yeah, those kind of go hand in hand because a
that's
lot
the
of the
thing.
guys who are in the
Right. I
a
mean,
lot of the guys, yeah.
it's oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like I forgot what I was gonna say, Keo. It's all good. Go
I was
ahead.
just
You
saying
go.
a lot of the
I'll
guys who are
remember.
in the fireworks are in the guns too. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and a couple of people I know too are go back and forth are in the guns and fireworks, or I'll find out they're in the fireworks, and then later on find out as we become close that though they're also in the guns, or vice versa.
mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it goes hand in hand. What do you guys think? Do fireworks and guns go hand in hand?
Yeah, blowing stuff up. I mean, obviously,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean it's in that category, I guess. I find that fireworks are much louder than most guns.
Yeah. Let's see if we ever have any comments here we missed. No, I think we kind of got all of them. But yeah, I'll probably look into that. I know years ago I wanted to get a crossbow, but definitely didn't have time for it.
Oh yeah, you can probably pick one up on like Amazon or something now. I got like a pistol one, like a small pistol crossbow. That's how I wanted to start. I was like, "Ah, I don't want to purchase a big crossbow. How about something small?" So it shoots little miniature crossbows out, and I hardly even play with that thing.
True.
But it's
Yeah,
cool.
Jam 750 says yes, they do, and fireworks are cheaper. I can believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Fireworks are getting cheaper. I can tell you guys. I'm kind of waiting to see, based off of how the end of the year ended with like all the sales at all the fireworks stores that
Hmm.
I've been to. I'm kind of waiting to see if those sales kind of carry in. So far, they're carrying. Of course, they're going to carry into the beginning of the new year, but I'm kind of waiting to see if they carry, throughout the month, and then the next sale that comes across, and the next sale, and see kind of how the sales get. Are they going to get better?
Hmm.
Um, are they going to get worse? And I'm talking before, I don't know, before the end of March.
Okay.
Um,
What? Because you mentioned you shop at a number of places. Which stores do you like? Are your I wouldn't say top stores, but which stores do you frequent? You know, when you're shopping for the season.
Usually when I'm hitting the fireworks stores, um, I'm going to stop by Red Apple. Um, I'm going to stop by Blackjack. and I'm gonna stop by Outlaw for sure and go say hi to Mo.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Mo? And
Yeah, Mo.
they usually got some killer deals at Outlaw. You don't sleep on Outlaw. A lot of people don't know about Outlaw, Keo. I don't know why. That place is their
Yeah,
deals are really good. They're friendly. Their customer service is good, and I
right.
mean, they don't have that much product. But if you've ever been to, let me compare. If you ever been to In-N-Out Hamburgers, their menu's not very big either, but that place is the best hamburger place in town, right?
Right. Yeah, I think with Outlaw, what happened was the previous owner, um, he didn't allow a lot of recording or anything. It was more or less like a need to know basis, so there wasn't a lot of advertising. So it was one of
Oh,
those things to where it was like word of mouth, and then I think you maybe needed to get permission, something to that nature. But it was one of those places that was just kind of on the down low that most people didn't.
right. I mean, you're right. It's still kind of like, I mean, it's just only appropriate to get permission, I guess, before you pull out a camera and start say, hey, what's up, guys, and pull out a camera and start taping.
Yeah,
Because it's so exclusive. You're right. It's so exclusive. You just kind of want to just
yeah. So I think I don't know if it was that year when I first started going or the year before that where they just kind of opened up more to like advertising and stuff. Cause I think they were even brand new to social media. They weren't even on Instagram or Facebook
oh,
or anything like that. And
no,
the
they
reason
just
why the reason why I went because I was doing a live stream a few years ago and somebody asked me about Outlaw and I was like, no, never heard of them. So I asked them for a price list and that's how I found out about them. So
right. Yeah, that's how it is. I think they're priceless now. You still got to kind of contact them and ask them to email you or sign up for their mailing list or something before you can even
right.
get a price list or an accurate one. But that's a
Yeah,
good spot,
definitely.
you guys. If you guys never been to Outlaw Pyrotechnics in Pahrump, Nevada, go ahead and check them out. They're pretty good.
Yeah, definitely check them out. Yeah, they got some good stuff over there. I didn't get a chance
Yeah,
to get anything last year too much. I got a few assortments, but a lot of the other stuff, um, they're good stuff. They were selling out of really fast.
right.
Yeah.
They got a new they're selling a new brand right now, like Samyang or some. You guys help me out there. Anybody watching? Some soy or it's a very popular Chinese brand, but I don't see it anywhere where I'm at. But they just started selling some of it, and I'm kind of interested. Might have to take a trip out there.
Have they posted any videos on it?
There's one who posted it. I want to say Philly Philly D. Did you post a video with all the new stuff? I think Philly D did.
Philly
I
did it?
seen it,
Okay.
and they had a bunch of new product that I haven't seen before, including canisters.
Okay.
So
Oh, Sunwing? Jen 750 said it's
Sunwing, there you
Sunwing.
go. I'm sorry, Sunwing, if I messed that up, but yeah, Sunwing, you got it. It's Sunwing. Thanks, Jam 50. If we were doing a giveaway right now, you would have won a T-shirt or something. But I got you.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
man.
Sunwing. So yeah, they got some Sunwing product right now. So for those of
Are
you
they the only store on the West Coast that sells that?
um as far as I know, yes. If you might want to check Goldfield because they may have a few Sunwing items, like
Okay.
one or two, but I could be wrong.
I see. Cool, cool. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up tonight. Definitely want to thank everybody for joining us. Today. This is
Thank
more or
you
less
guys.
just a cool, chat session. Definitely want to just kind of kick it with Ronnie and talk, some fireworks and keep it brief. But
Yes, sir.
definitely if you guys are out driving, commuting, you guys have something to listen to on your way to work. For those of you
Right.
uh picking this up a little bit later. Ronnie, any thoughts going out?
Yeah, you guys, I just want to let you guys know I want you guys to be blessed this year. Not wish you to be blessed, but I want you to be blessed this year. I want you to have a happy new year. Forget all of those New Year resolutions. Just be yourself. do your thing and stay pyro.
ladies and gentlemen, this
And we're
Pyro
gonna
Ronnie.
keep it going.
All right, definitely. All right. Well, before you go, I want to make sure I share your link here in the channel.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you,
Yeah,
Keo.
man.
And
You
thank
guys.
you very much for having me on your show. You guys keep watching Keo, man. His shows and videos are epic, man. He's the
Oh,
guy.
thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys regularly, I got my other channel, kioboomdiekin, where I also post tech videos and other related stuff. And I had to branch out because I don't know the YouTube algorithm thing. And like one day I posted a video on my other channel, had 10 subscribers for fireworks, and then I had 5 people drop off. So I was just like, you know what, maybe it's time I just have a dedicated firework channel because I wanted to just keep everything, where I'm doing fireworks, tech, everything. But nope, it was like 10 people would join one day, 3 people fall off. Another 20 people join one day, and then 5 people join. Yeah. So yeah.
It's crazy. YouTube algorithm is funny, man. Like and like that message you sent me the other day. Like you just got the video and it had been up for 2 days,
Mhm.
and it happens to me all the time. I'd be like, "Whoa, that video was up for 2 days," but I subscribed with the bell and all that good stuff for this person. And
Yeah, it's a
I don't
freaking
know.
weird, man.
YouTube's funny.
Yeah.
Got
And I
5
was hoping
watches
somebody,
when you
yeah,
had
I was hoping.
500.
Yeah, the YouTube algorithm is crazy because I had a video I was helping somebody else out with on another channel, and biggest video to date had over 500,000 views in 30 days, and so yeah, it's crazy
Wow.
like that. It's crazy. All right, guys, make sure you guys check out Pyro Ronnie. We will be back with hopefully some other guests. Definitely, we just wanted to chat here, keep some things interesting, rather than just shooting fireworks and stuff. We like to mix it up here. If you guys want to have chat sessions, news reviews, obviously shooting some fireworks, keep it diverse so that way we kind of incorporate a lot of the stuff going on, especially here, on the channel. But again, thank you guys all for watching. Have a good, happy 2023. And
Thank
hopefully
you,
we'll see
guys.
you guys at some of the stores. All right.
Stay
Peace out,
pyro,
guys.
guys. Thank you. Thank you, Keo.
You're welcome,
Peace.
man. Boom, boom.